10 birds with the best mating dances in the world. Licon albatross. Around age 3, young Licon albatrosses go back to their birthplace to begin learning about courtship. They know the dancing steps needed to woo a mate deep inside, but they haven't yet honed their talent. Young birds initially gather in small groups for training. As the years pass, those groupings get smaller, and eventually, the self-assured birds are prepared for their grand finale, a partner dance. A new Licon albatross couple works hard to master their dance, mixing standard steps like the sky snap, rapid bill clapper, and bob strut into a sequence particular to that couple. Afterward, usually around age 8 or 9, the birds will lay their first egg. Blue-footed booby. At first glance, the male blue-footed booby can appear to be a subdued romantic. He starts his dance by timidly pointing out his feet. Additionally, he might bow at the person he is fond of or tickles her with his beak. But after they've both warmed up, he unleashes the heavy hitters. In order to draw her attention to those sensual blue feet, he softly steps while rotating his shoulders so that his stretched, long, dark wings surround his face. If he's lucky, she'll move along with a slow step. Western and Clark's grebes. The western or Clark's grebe is the best bird to gaze at if you're looking for elegance. In these closely related species, courtship starts with one bird mimicking the gestures of the other while twisting and bending its long neck behind them. Then, when the time is right, they make the leap, running side by side on the water's surface with their wings stretched behind them. They emerge fully from the water like ballerinas in pointe shoes. Their dance is a powerful display as well as a profound spectacle. Magnificent rifle bird. The magnificent rifle bird, one of the roughly 40 species of bird of paradise, isn't hesitant to let loose on a tree branch. He spreads his graceful black wings before dramatically whipping his head from side to side to reveal his iridescent blue throat. But don't imagine he wants to dance with the object of his affection. Instead, if a female approaches, he will continue dancing alone, fluttering his wings more vigorously as he hops in her direction. The decision is then hers to either cohabitate with him and raise the offspring on her own, or to wait for a better performance. Greater Saga grouse. The massive chicken relatives have a majestic appearance, with a spiked tail fan, a ruffled cravat of bright white feathers, and an abundant chest displayed proudly. Then, just as the sun breaks over the lek, they put on a strutting display, which includes the following. The birds make a strange noise known as a plop that reverberates for kilometers when they extend their chests forward. To expand a pair of brilliant yellow esophageal air sacs, which are often jokingly referred to as chesticles. Females will then know just where to find them. Red-capped manakin. In the woods of Central America, male red-capped manakins keep their heads down and their wings tucked in order to catch the attention of females with their beautiful yellow thighs and fancy footwork. The birds jump and pivot to change directions as they slide and glide along a branch as if living in a world without friction, all in an effort to grab the attention of a female with exceptionally high standards. Their crowning achievement? A moonwalk that can compete with Michael Jackson's. Sharp-tailed grouse. The sharp-tailed grouse bird is the best tap dancer in the bird world. Males gather in a group at dawn and start their display. They rise up, spreading their wings, bowing their heads, and raising their tails. They also extend their purple air sacs and rapidly stamp their feet. As they move in circles, backward and forward motions while making a mechanical pattering sound on the ground, they almost resemble wind-up toys. Costas hummingbird. Squidface is a better name for a male Costas hummingbird. He starts to acrobatically twist his body in the air while swooping and diving over his perched crush as a means of flirting. It takes a lot of effort and energy to do it, but it's insufficient to win her over. Then, He flexes muscles in his face and puffs out his sparkling magenta feathers. He rarely resembles a bird and more resembles a Cthulhu with wings when the sun's rays hit them at just the correct angle, from the female's perspective. Sandhill Crane. The sandhill crane's renowned dance is also extremely awkward. The male starts by doing all in his power to draw attention, including expanding his wings behind him, bending his neck toward his body, and even flinging grass or dirt clumps into the air. They bow to each other before leaping into the air and flapping their wings, sometimes turning 180 degrees in midair.